Artificial intelligence is a phrase that we use for any device that does things which in the past we have associated only with human intelligence. For instance, if you have a machine that can alphabetize cards very rapidly, until recently only human beings could alphabetize cards. In that case, you've got an example of artificial intelligence. But this does not necessarily mean that something that is artificially intelligent thinks, quote unquote, precisely as a human being does. It may be a completely different kind of intelligence. The machines may specialize in certain, quote, mental activities, while human beings specialize in others. We do a great many things we're not good at. For instance, we're not really good at arithmetic. We need help. We need numbers, we need pen and paper, we need devices. Well, the cheapest computer in the world can multiply and divide faster and more accurately than we can. That's its specialty. Our specialty is different things. So that you end up not having artificial intelligence and natural intelligence identical, but two different things, two different specializations. They work together. Each supplies the lack of the other. And in cooperation, they can advance far more rapidly than either could by itself. Furthermore, computers are not just immobile things, because you can hook computers up to machinery and have the machines that spare human muscles also act in such a way, in such a versatile way, that they seem to be thinking. You have artificial intelligence applied to machines, and we call them robots. In science fiction, you always think of robots as man-like metallic creatures. But actually, any machine that's computerized is a robot. And we have industrial robots right now that don't look the least bit like human beings, and yet that do things that until just a couple of decades ago, only human beings could do. And we're going to live in a future, perhaps, in which we will have personal robots as well. Robots that do look like human beings and that replace for the first time what we used to call servants and free us all. For the first time, we're going to be free, really, truly free, humanity as a whole. Now again, what's life going to be like if we are completely computerized and completely robotized? What are the side effects? Will there be difficulties? Undoubtedly. Will there be things that we won't like? Undoubtedly. But we've got to think about it now, so as to be prepared for possible unpleasantness and try to guard against it before it's too late. We always have to do that. It's like in the old days when the automobile was invented. Would have been so much better if we had built our cities with the automobile in mind, instead of building cities for a pre-automobile age and finding we can hardly find any place to put the automobiles or to allow them to drive. This is the sort of thing that we must avoid in the future.